Alrighty, it's time for another update on the giant pumpkin. It's currently June 15th. Plant is about 15 feet long. You can come see it over here. I got the tape measure. That's the crown. And then down here, we're almost to 15. We're just past 14. I just mowed over all the weeds here because they were about to go to seed. I'm also doing more broad forking around the plant, so I have that fence up in the back to protect the roots. But overall, we're looking nice. A couple things to notice. These back vines, these first few, are growing a lot faster than the closer ones. Like as you can see, there's a larger space right there, and it's just a straight line. And they're almost past this space right here. This is just something I've noticed. They've also had some cucumber beetle pressure. You can see right there. Which I have noticed has diminished a little bit now that the merit is starting to kick in. What else? So, pumpkin wise, here's our first female on the main. I want to say 20 secondaries behind her. But then if you look in the tip, that one's a little close, I think. If you look in the tip, where'd she go? Right there. There's our next one. And I like that one. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to pollinate it. We're leaving on a trip, but I'm hoping I'll still be there to pollinate it. If not, I could just have somebody else do it. Wow, that leaf took a lot of cucumber beetle pressure. I also ordered some yellow sticky traps that I'm going to place around the patch. Basically, I'm going to start vine burying. You can see what I've vine buried so far. And then you can see how much has grown in just like a few days since then, which I love it. It just takes forever. But I'm going to try something else. I got a delivery for my cut flower garden. So I just took a couple of wheelbarrow loads from it. This is compost, 50-50 compost topsoil mixture. So I'm gonna start burying up the vines. Got the normal stuff. Actually, I'll show you the normal stuff that I use for each node, which hopefully should be doing better now that the cucumber beetles aren't pressuring. I got great white, which I'm not sure if I should use with the Clonex. I think I'm gonna taper off with the great white and mainly use the Clonex. But Azos, Mycos, normal stuff. That's my bucket of vine burying. And then that's a giant pumpkin. Looks good. I'm gonna let it get a little longer before we pollinate. I think we're looking at what, June, late June pollination, which is still earlier than last year. So I'll take that. And then over here, unrelated to giant pumpkins, but still, I don't know, just something I've been working on every year. We do a kind of like a decorative pumpkin garden, and you can't really spot them because I just put them in. But here's one of the plants. Some people do like a Howard Dill patch. I know Moby Mike does. Got another couple over there. Wild tomato plant. These I'm just gonna fill in this whole area, and hopefully we'll have some pretty porch gourds, some porch pumpkins. This string is for kagutsa, but none of my seeds germinated this year. However, I do have long gourds that I need to work on the trellis for. But wow, that's a pretty sight, isn't it? But yeah, I'm actually gonna take you over to the other plants that I don't know if I've made an update on, but this is not the only giant pumpkin plant I have, but it's the most significant. So let's head over there. Here we are. This is just some stuff that needs to go in. This is our vegetable garden. Got some mulch, freshly tilled. These guys have been in the ground for, I want to say a little over a week, maybe more. That guy looks a lot better. Haven't fertilized them much, which is, I'm guessing, the result, like why they're so small. But was also some cucumber beetle pressure. Vine's okay. I think I'm gonna give them a dose of some calcium nitrate, mix it with some master blends. Hopefully that should get them going. But I'm gonna use about half of this space. These are 25-31 stelts. I like the vine on that one a lot more, but I love the leaf size on this one. But yeah, we'll see. So that's today's update. Probably gonna work on vine burying. Gonna go get in the dahlias, sow the cosmos, all the good stuff. Got to get all the vegetables in here, cucumbers, tomatoes, etc. But yeah, that's about it. Subscribe for more updates, and hopefully we should get a pumpkin on the vine pretty soon.